Nothing like some rainy weather to get you in the mood for doing some framing. So this fun little process I'm doing is drilling some holes to anchor down this center wall. The code says you need to go minimum of 7 inches into the concrete. It says that for braced walls, but I probably don't need to do it for this, but figured I'd do it anyway. The odd thing about that is figure 7 inches into concrete. Then you have the 1.5 inch sill plate there. So you need a minimum of 8.5 inch bolt plus the nut on top. So realistically, a 9.5 inch concrete anchor. You cannot buy locally that long of an anchor. Like, it is a special order thing off the internet. You can't stroll into Home Depot or local hardware store and get it. But if it's a requirement and everybody needs it, why is that the case? Why does everybody sell 3 and a 4 inch no problem, but anything longer, good luck? So I don't know. It's kind of baffling. Now the code does say it's for braced wall panels. This isn't necessarily a braced wall panel, but it is a load-bearing wall panel. I probably don't need to go that deep, but again, I figure I might as well. All right, let's drill. So this is the little tool I made, little depth gauge at 7, 8 inches. So if I'm between there, I'm okay. But realistically, I gotta be at 8. So I'll check all the holes. Well, our clamp will hold the walls together for now. My concern was a gust of winds coming through and screwing up this wall, so that's why I wanted to get this one attached. So I'll return when the rain dies down. Also, now that it's sprinkling a bit for a little while, you can kind of see how good our concrete is. Well, we had a break in the weather. We got this little wall stood up. We just did that by hand.
Pulling that out again?
All right, he's drilling the last hole for the little wall. Then we can get this guy up, and that'll finish off the dividing wall. All right, excellent. I thought you were just going to hit this one. Well, the weather has improved. As you can see, we still got some puddles back here, but that's not going to stop me. Going to build these little closet walls, and then the closet walls over where the hoist is. Or laundry room walls, rather, but same thing.
You got the hammer switch? That way and that way. Well, I don't hit it that way.
Well, that's it for today. We got this little coat closet done. So you would, hang your coat up right here or so. Gonna add in some blocking right here and here for the closet pole to have some support to. And over here is the someday laundry room. Looked a lot bigger when it was chalk lines on the floor than it does now. But it's got a little window, washer, dryer. One problem we're going to have is the splicing. So the vent for the water is there, but it's going to need a vent up top, which is also where that splice is. So you're supposed to put a whole bunch of nails where your splices go. So that's going to be a problem. Otherwise, it's coming along. I mean, this is the first actual rooms that we've got done, if you want to call them that. But they're up, done, good, plumb. So we'll get some more done tomorrow.